is on D-Day and combat and war.
In this video, you will find out all the questions and answers to our problems.
Because we all know that war and combat is the most difficult task a human being can do.
We hope you enjoy our DVD, educational DVD.
God, we lost half our squadron. I told you to send out the snipers.
Sarah must have fell asleep on my boat, so I was manning machine guns, sir.
Well, there's no excuse for that. The penalty for that is death.
Alexia, you needed me? Amanda, shame, shame, shame. I needed you to write an article on the war 2 weeks ago, and I still don't have it in my hands? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Sorry, ain't gonna cut it here. I want the report now. I need it pronto. Yes, ma'am, I'm right on it.
MG-32, 4 o'clock. Coming in, baby! Over status. Go, go, go! Tornado! My goodness! It's 10 o'clock. Get it! Got him! Get the MG-42. Bombs away. Get in the car. We have to rendezvous with the nearest city.
Lieutenant Carlos, may I ask you a few questions for my interview?
Well, yes, you can, Amanda. What do you have to ask?
What geographic features might make Normandy attractive for its invasion site?
Well, Normandy is a beach and it's less defended by the German troops.
And what geographic features might make Pas de Calais unattractive?
Well, that area is more defended by the Nazis, and it is more inland so we can go around as we surprise attack on the Germans without losing a lot of lives.
Will all the equipment and tactics that your army has made the invasions possible?
Yes, it would, but we would likely save a lot of lives.
What military considerations make Normandy a more attractive area for an invasion?
Normandy is not as defended by the Nazi troops by other cities, and it is by the beach obstacles designed to stop landing. Craft, gliders, tanks, etc.
What political considerations make Normandy a more attractive area?
Well, it was a beach, and it was easier for the boats to land on the beach.
Does Normandy provide the easiest, most logical opportunity to subdue Nazi Germany?
Well, it was not the easiest way, but it was the easiest way to subdue Nazi Germany control.
Thank you very much for your time, Lieutenant Alfonso.
No problem. Anytime. Come in with me. I want to show you something.
How did Daniel Inouye's and Kenton and Nelson's recollections reflect similar sentiments? How do they differ?
They were both in the war, and they both lost a lot of people that they knew.
How did these two men view the enemy? How did the experience of battle differ on the ground than in the air?
They felt convicted for their actions, but they got over it and followed their orders. In the air, you couldn't see your opponent face to face. On the ground, you could, and they felt bad.
To win a war, what army has to kill more soldiers than the army that it's facing? How can they, as a nation states, go out and do their jobs again and again?
When they're out on the battlefield, they can become animals, but when they're in civilization, they become like normal people. And they protect their country because they know that if they don't, the other people will kill theirs.
What are each man's thoughts as they describe the intensity of what is going on around them?
Most of them were used to storming battles, but in Iwo Jima, a slow pursuit for war and many dead bodies were being carried past them.
How did the men draw on their previous compute experiences?
They said they felt bad and dictated it as a terrible bad time, as the worst times of their lives.
Do you feel either man believes the individual has control his fate when in battle?
No, because they have to follow orders, and they could die from artillery strikes or from mortar fire. If you're courageous, you look out for people, and if you're a coward, you just defend yourself.
How does combat create a bond among those who have experienced it?
They both know the feeling of almost dying in war, and they both know that if they don't obey orders, they might die.
What is a hero? Do we expect soldiers to be heroes? Why do you think soldiers don't consider them heroes?
A hero is a person who has done a courageous act. Yes, they still know they took human lives.
What aspects of combat are common to all wars and which differ? How has combat changed since the Civil War? Was there more to fear in the battle then or now?
There's always the chance of dying or getting wounded. Combat has changed by the weapons have advanced, and there's more chances of getting hit by a larger weapon or a bomb or a rocket.
Thank you very much for your time.
Hard fought battle, but we would have won without losing as many men if I would have kept my post.
Well, we can't make regrets now, can we? I'm gonna return to my post.
What, you think you can just send me to the snipers, huh? What are you saying? What I'm saying is...
Mutiny!
Yes, I was German all along.
Why'd you betray your country?
No. It was never my country. No, never come back.